Okay guys, here goes the new second part of this small tutorial. Not exactly a tutorial, but this part is intended to show you how you could search if you wanna find if your desired vehicle has some effects on these garages, okay, in the searchers, and also if you wanna change anything on the modifications it receives, or even maybe to add a new vehicle. Okay, what you're gonna need is quite simple. You don't need to know programming. I don't know much. I don't only know a little. You need, of course, the mission editor. Although it's not mandatory, you can do pretty much everything without even opening the game. Okay, I'll show you how. And also a simple test editor. I would suggest strongly Notepad++ because you can do it with Notepad or whatever, but these editors this a little better because they avoid that you lose or you mess things like special codes or special characters like quotes or these kinds of codes, whatever. So I recommend doing so. Okay. If you have opened the editor, I think the best way to find out, you open the mission, of course. Here is the mission I sent to you, searcher example. Then you come here, scenario menu, and where it is, open scenario folder. Okay, then you go, here you go, the files you have on your computer as well. So let's see if I can show you here. You have the folder code, scripts, and here are all the scripts. Okay, as you have noticed before, the main are the searcher files. Okay, they are the indexes, the menus, searcher alternatives, searcher smoke, searcher water. I will use in this tutorial searcher smoke because it has much more variety of vehicles. Okay, so it acts upon many more vehicles than the other two searchers. So let's open here, searcher smoke. Okay, the same way I wrote in the page of the script, both in Biz forums and Steam, I use here the covered transport truck, the covered troop transport truck. Okay, so let's pull it here and pull the garage, and okay. So let's say you don't wanna open the game, you don't have it available, you can only use the editor. No problem at all. What we can do here, you go for your web browser, you search for something like this, put in the search Arma 3 CFG vehicles. Okay, if you wanna go further, you can already choose the faction. So if you search it, it will give you some results, and you can up to this page, a page like this. Alright, why it is important? You can do this for the guerrilla independent, you can do it for east, whatever. I rather use the dark mode, otherwise you probably at first time you get to a page like this, but I rather use dark mode. Okay, then you open this page. What you're gonna do, you're gonna do a search and see what vehicle you wanna try. In my case, let's try Hemp trucks. Oh, okay. Oh, the first one is already this one. Right, just the case I want. This is not transport, excuse me, this is not cover, this is cover. Why did I wrote that is very important, you know, the specific vehicle you wanna use, because you see there are differences between their class names. Here is truck 01 transport, here is truck 01 covered. Okay, but if you go to the other type, the same vehicle, because the green ones, let's see here, where are they? Let's search again, so to make it a little easy. And then, oh, you see, the other faction already has this T over here. Okay, so the NATO ones have this T, and the non-NATO has the don't have the T. see covered, who is covered. Oh, there's a lot of stuff covered. Okay. So, okay. Here we found a truck. By the way, if you have never visited this page, it's very cool if you wanna mess around with a little scripting, because it has a lot of information that you need. Okay, not all the information, but a lot. Except most case textures and animations that you won't find here. In such case, you need to go here, right click and find in config viewer. Okay, but that's another topic. Okay, this is the name that we need. Okay, this is the class name, not the variable name, the class name. Variable name would be whether you double click the unit here it is. Okay, this is not it. So there are two main ways that you can find this unique name. One of them here in the editor is right click, log classes to clipboard. Okay, now when I click it, let's see aquí, let's say I am on a text editor and I paste it. Here it is. Okay, here's the name of your vehicle. You can also let the mouse upon it. There you go. In the second line, B truck 01 cover and F. Okay, this is one way. Right click and log, or you can go here and copy it from this page. You see, it's exactly the same. Okay, now I know what is the correct last name for the vehicle I wanna search. Okay, let's keep it. So now I go to my mission folder and open the searcher. Okay, in this case, searcher smoke. Here we are. Okay, you have the condition here. Here it is. Give you some tips how to install the searcher and whatever. First thing, let's find. Control F, and we paste here that class, the full class name, and find. Oh, here it is. At least it's already on the list. Okay, it doesn't mean that it has something acting upon it. In this case, the vehicle is on list, and you see I also let here the NATO version as well. Okay, so now we found here in this document that it's listed as cover hemmed classes. So now what I'm gonna do, I will copy this, okay, and confirm a new search for these classes, for this menu, this array. Find next. Okay, it's already in the next list. It's important. Find next. Oh, okay. Now what I found, I roll down a little. Okay, so now I see that for every vehicle that that's excuse me, cover hemmed classes, if the script find I am nearby one of these vehicles, what is going to do? It's going to execute this line, this file here. Okay, you see, gamers smoke hemmed cover.sqf. So what I'm gonna do? I am going to look for this file in my scripts folder. Okay, see the same script, the same folder here. So what's the file name? Smoke hemmed cover. Okay, let's roll down. Smoke. Oh, here it is. Smoke hemmed cover. So I double click, and here it is. So what that means is that every modification I do in this file, in this case smoke hemmed cover, will be seen on the every time that I activate this vehicle on the searcher smoke station. Okay, so let's see, this is one I'll show you. This is a big one. There is a lot of things in this vehicle. Let's see if I can show you. It's not gonna explode. Okay, right, here it goes. So let's say I come here in the file, and let's delete all of thing. Okay, you will not do that all the time. I just wanted to show the difference here. Okay, let's delete, and let's just delete and see and save. So let's give a restart, because if you have performed the modification once, in most of the case the script only execute twice. see. Oops, sorry. Sometimes it happens. It's too much stuff happening. So let's see here. Oh, come on. Okay, you see, a lot of things are not appearing anymore because I have deleted them from that file. Got it? So this way I could show you what is the stuff. So now every modification, let's say you wanna change the textures, you wanna delete those guns, you wanna move it a little bit left, right, up, down, whatever. Okay, so if you do on the stuff here, everything you can modify in that file. So here we are. Okay, let's see what. Oh, okay. In this case, what did we do? First, again, we search, we look into the correct class name for the vehicle. Okay, we can find it here, or let me show you here. Return to the editor. Right click, log, oops, select it, right click, log classes to clipboard. Okay, then if I go to the text editor, let's paste it over here, for instance. There we go. Okay, that's your unique name that it's gonna be a reference for your vehicle. Okay, I have that name. Then I open one of the searchers and search for that class. Oh, okay, find a class, find a class name, vehicle name. I search, I see which array it is in. Okay, then I copy here, I look for, search for that array, I search until, oh, okay, he has a file, and now I go to that file to make the modifications, right? Let's try the one that let's, for instance, oh, I used the NICs here, you see, attached to this truck, but I don't have actually modifications for the NICs. So let's show you, let me show you. Let's see the recon here. Okay, let's see if these NICs have any modifications. Load classes to clipboard. Okay, we are in the searcher again. Let's look for the NICs. Oh, you see, I don't have even not listed. So there are no modifications for the NICs. Okay. So many cases there are in this list, but there are no modifications for them either. So that can happen, just telling you. Okay. Now let's say I wanna to add a vehicle to that will begin to receive modifications. So I won't show you all of this. Okay, I show you basically nothing for this. This is one thing you're gonna figure for your own. So if you wanna change, I suggest you get a ready file and start changing from that. Okay, so let's say, just an example, I will take this file here and save as, and let's put nix modifications.sqf. Okay, over here, all types. Okay, now I have this file nix modifications, but the script doesn't know it has to search for this. So what do? Here in the searcher, here at the end of the list, okay, make sure in this case you finish with a semicolon, and I will create a new array. For instance, nixes array. Okay, same way, this name can be whatever you want, just remember to use the correct name later. Nixes array equals to, let's open bracket, open quote, paste that full class name here, close quote, close bracket, and semicolon. Okay, you see, now I have an array telling the script that in this array I will have that kind of nix. Whether I want another nix as well, let's say the autocannon, you see, double click, right click, excuse me, load classes to clipboard. If I want it in the same class, then I come here, okay, space, open quote, paste, close quote, right? Now what I do, I have to put it inside another different array. Here it is. Here again, in this case, I make these divisions because it's better for me. Okay, if you want to create another one, it's up to you. I will use this one, vehicle classes, which is already working perfectly. Okay, vehicle classes. So what I'm gonna do, I can copy this, right? Then I go to the end of this line. Here you see that it finishes with the semicolon. Then I give here space plus space. I paste that new name, and here we are. Okay, is that all? No. Okay, we need one more turn now. Here we go. You come down a little later. Let's find in these vehicles. You see here vehicle, 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 vehicle. Let's until the end. Vehicle class. Oh, okay. Here's the last one, a vehicle class. I will take this, all this bunch of code here. Okay, duplicate it. And now what I'm gonna do, I will follow you. You can see for your own here. Vehicle class. Okay, if here I gotta put the very same Nix class here. You see, Nix is array. So if these vehicles are one of those vehicles inside Nix's array, then what is gonna do? You will search for this file here, nix modifications.sqf. Okay, so I have to change it here now. Nix modifications. Okay, .sqf. There we go. Now here in the searcher, I'm telling that if the player is close to one of these nixes, okay, and it executes the action, then the script will search for these nixes, and once it finds them, it will execute this file here. But now it won't work. Why? I have to make sure the things are right here as well. So let me copy these two classes here. Okay, let's go to my file here, these modifications. See, over here he's still telling the script you have to look for any kind of car which are in these classes. No, we have to change that. We have to add the nixes classes here as well. Okay, and nixes is not a car, it's a tank. So tank. Okay, so let's see now if I get closer to a nix. Okay, let's see. Things are gonna get messy. Probably will be explosions. You see, there is an nix here. I will execute. Oops, I'm sorry. Oh, my bad. Wrong typo there. What I do here, and then I didn't see nix modifications. Let's see what I did wrong. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Why is not working? Let's see what did I do wrong. Nix is array. Maybe it is too far away. Let's see. Nix modifications. What do I have here? Nix modifications. Not fun. Funny, it's not looking for the right name. Am I going blind here? Oh, yeah. That here, there we go. Underline. I'm sorry. Okay, now things are gonna happen. So I get close to Nix. Look at the channel. Okay, whoops. Yeah, they are too close. And of course, they are all messing around, right? Let's see if I don't current vehicle. Okay, I have. Oh, see, it happened. Uh, my apologies, because you notice this file is actually for that truck, so things are a little messy. But you see now it's acting upon the Nixes. Okay, the same thing that you do to that truck, as I use the same file and just change the vehicle classes, now it does for those Nixes as well. So if I execute here close to the truck, it should, in theory, act here. It might explode as well. Okay, yeah, explosion. Well, you get the idea, okay? I think now I did show you, despite the mess. So those are the two main points of this video. How do you look for a vehicle if you don't have sure, if to make sure it's there? Grab your vehicle class, okay, log it, and then search inside the search files. Okay, then you have, once you find in the search files, you find which file will contain its modifications, and then you go to that file and you can perform any modifications you want. Okay, even create, or if you want to create a new one, remember you can use, okay, no problem if, let's say, you want to throw a nix inside the Pawnee classes, no problem at all. But of course, every single value of this, every single number is specific to that class of vehicle. Okay, so that's why things like that you saw happen, because they are put inside in another vehicle that doesn't concern that script. Okay, so there it is. I hope it could be of useful for you. Again, I will continue improvements. If I can help you anyway, I will do my best. But with this, even if you don't know nothing of programming, you can, let's say, grab a bunch of code here, okay, copy, throw in ChatGPT. Let's see if I can show you here. ChatGPT, all right. I already have here something open. Hello, please help understand a SQF code for Arma 3. Let's see what it's gonna say. Okay, of course, blah, blah, blah. Then you came here, you paste the code. Oops, forgive me. Let's copy the code here. Let's copy this code. Let's paste it here and see. It will give you a lot of help. Okay, here we go. So let's say you want to modify, you don't know exactly what you're doing, and of course the forums, the BIS forums, Bohemian Interactive Software guys like over there help me a lot. And then you have search, or you throw it to someone who actually understands C programming. It will give you a lesson. There you go, right? So again, guys, I hope it has been of any use. Enjoy, have fun. Here we go.